Alrighty guys, I hope you're ready for this chapter, because gosh knows I kind of am not. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna whine, but I'm just not looking forward to this chapter is all. So there's gonna be some hang-ups with this. We're going to the Nebata desert, and as you can imagine, a desert chapter with this type of gameplay may not be the most easy, fun-free, quick-paced, exorbitant action adventure that we may be looking for. It rejects human life, for fuck's sake. This is not going to be a good chapter. It's my least favorite chapter for a reason. And, well, actually, there's multiple reasons. It's just kind of a giant gimmick fest. You'll see what I mean in a moment. Well, all told, there could be worse chapters, but Desert chapters tend to be my least favorite chapters in every Fire Emblem game. I think Fire Emblem 8 is like the exception to this rule. So, at least you do get a nice little character moment with, what was this kid's name again? Jack, I think. You want to carry on your back? Your armor's fucking hot, probably, dude. Your armor's been in the sun. He probably would get his ass burned if he sat on your armor on your back. But whatever. But. Gotta love that image. And now we gotta go back to Ninian and Elliot flirting. Back when we were having some fun, now we're going back to sad flirting. Yeah. Your arm? That's not very nice. Like what? Does he smell? Does he not use enough Axe deodorant? Because not using enough is using any at all. Anyway. So? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys are fucking weird. What else is new? You're wearing, like, triangles in your hair. I don't know. I will say, the interaction between Eliwood and is not my favorite in this game. I do prefer other interactions, but whatever. Anyway, so here are two characters we may or may not be meeting in this chapter. Hawkeye. What a cool name. Wonder if we're going to be running into that character as well. Okay, that's good to know. Who's this pet guy again? You sound pretty casual about him being fucking ambushed. I mean, it's I don't know who this pet lad is. This pet amigo hombre person, but I don't know. No, let's hope he can't take himself. Really? That's the name we're giving her? I don't know. I'm just being critical right now. Oh golly. Okay. Anyway. So this is nice and all, but when are we getting to the chapter now? I mean, yeah, this is Louise. This is Mystery Man of beards and gray hair. Totally not Gandalf. They do not know to spare their ways. Wow. That's very uplifting, I'll say. Maybe positive thinking. Anyway, the battle music's starting, so. Oh golly. So I guess this must be the pet guy they were talking about. So what is this gonna be like an escort mission or like rescue the guy mission? We'll see. It's probably gonna be like rescue Pent before he dies in the desert chapter. Ah, Jesus. We'll see. Yeah, there you go. Oh man, look at this little fucking wimp. Yeah. I mean, he's got two warriors fucking staring him down, and he's just like, oh, fucking Pent. I already dislike you, Pent. I don't think you are very practically minded. One thing to note, that besides being semi-racist caricatures on the left kind of have this weird tendency of being recurring bosses in Fire Emblem games. Because they appear in... I'm pretty sure they're in Fire Emblem 6 and... I want to say they're in Radiant Dawn, but don't... No, yeah, I think they are in Radiant Dawn. They appear as bosses in Part 1, I want to say. I might be mistaken on that one, but I haven't played Radiant Dawn in forever. But I'm pretty sure they're in that game too, so... There's these weird archetype characters of, like, brothers who are secretly, like, incestuously gay, but not really, but... I don't know. It's weird. They're implied to be flamboyant homosexuals that also kind of look like racist depictions of black men. So, I don't know. Yeah, okay, yeah. Paul and Jasmine. That's also another, one of those names is different than the other, but that's neither here nor there. So, as you may have guessed, these guys are not exactly going to be good company. They're going to be bad company, by Bad Company, from their hit debut album, Bad Company. Oh, that's it, really? Okay. So those are going to be our bosses. Anyway, Pent is going to be kind of annoying to deal with in this chapter, but what else is new? First, let's talk to Hannah. Let's see what she has to say. I swear to God, are you going to die? Could you die already? Like, Jesus. You always bitch about everywhere you go, but then you offer for, oh, take me with you, and then you're like, oh, what the fuck, you took me with you? Like, Jesus. I don't like Hannah. Anyway, we are going to be doing some preparations. Before I forget, I'm just not even gonna cut. I'm gonna show Oswin promoting. There's the Night Crest. Okay, let's use this bad boy. Good old Oswin now becoming Oz Loss. Because he is a loss if I've ever seen one. Oh well. As you can expect, we're not gonna be doing much with him in the desert chapter of all things, but well, I mean, I've never used Oswin consistently, so I can't tell if this is really a good or bad Oswin. I think he's just a bad unit. You know, it's hard to say, like, I think this is bad, but maybe for all I know, this is like an average Oswin, and I've just been complaining about it, nothing, but whatever. So now Oswin can use axes, which might as well, to be honest. I mean, man. Was there anything else you need to do? I don't think so. No. I don't even think I need to do that much prepping. Yeah, because everything I need has already been handled. I just need to give you... do this. Where's Keith? There you are. Sarah, do you have anything you can use? Torch, which I can't use in the shadow. Okay, well then I guess that's literally it, because everyone else is good to go. Yeah, let's just fucking start the chapter. No need to edit this out. I guess we'll have Oswin go down here. I need to send Eliwood down here for sure. So I guess I'll have Hector go there too. Matthew, we are going to be using Matthew, by the way. I'll get into that in a bit, but we are going to be fielding him. So him... I'm thinking about what I want to do with him. By thinking, I mean looking at a separate map. Yeah, I guess I'll send him. I already know what I'm doing for him, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass, but I have an idea. Let's do this, and this, and then this. Urka's going to be kind of a very important unit for this chapter, for one reason and one reason alone. Moving through the desert, as you can expect, units like Oswin and Kent are just going to hate life. Meanwhile, units like Florina and Urk are not going to give a shit. Why Urk specifically? Well, the lore in this game is that magic units just can go through sand deserts without really too much of a worry. There's no good reason for this, to be totally honest with you, but it's the accepted lore, so Urk's not going to have any movement loss. Neither is Matthew. Well, actually, Matthew might, but it'll be less than most other units, because thieves have more movement, and I think it's stated that they can move better in the desert. Everyone else is taking a movement loss, though, except for Sarah. So, I mean, Dorcas is taking movement loss, Hector and Lynn are taking movement loss, Ninian, Elliewood. So half our units are going to be kind of left behind and not very helpful here. So, that's already one thing this chapter has going against it. Now, let's field out our Merlinus, our good old Hal Tentman. And now, let's look at Pent. So, you may be thinking, with all the bad-mouthing I was doing for Pent, that he would be a very weak and frail unit. You'd be wrong! Pent is actually extremely powerful, as you can tell. Pent is probably, like, one of the best units that you can recruit in a playthrough. Because he is just... Look at this. He's a self-made unit. Like, this is better than our Urk. And Urk is the one we've been using throughout the entire game. Like, look. Yeah. That's just ridiculous. So anyway, Pent is going to be able to single-handedly kill anything that attacks him in this chapter without any question. So, you may be wondering, well, why is this chapter annoying then if Pent can do basically everything by himself? Shouldn't you just let Pent do everything? Well, good question. No, you should not. In fact, that's the exact opposite way this game wants you to play this chapter. Instead, what you're intended to do is, I'm not doing any movement yet because I want to explain this. You have to rescue Pent. Because what happens is there's a bonus chapter for this chapter, and the way you get it is you have to get at least 700 experience. And good old Pent, our friend, he's a little overpowered, and he's level 6. So, if he gets all the kills, there's no way... Well, first of all, there's no experience that's being gotten from his kills, but I mean... Even if he were to get all the kills, it wouldn't be enough to get 700 experience. So, you have to actually go out of your way to kill everything with, you know, your own units. I don't know if it's 700 experience exactly, because it seems like it might be a bit much, but you basically, long story short, you have to be doing all the killing. Because if Pent gets all the kills, or at least too many of them, you're not going to get your bonus chapter. And the bonus chapter that's coming up is something I very much would like to get, even though I hate it. Well, I don't hate it, but it's not fun. Much like this chapter, it's not fun. Yeah, so that's what we have to look out for in this chapter. We also have a unit. Actually, I'm not even done explaining this chapter, I just realized. We also have a unit who spawns in here. For those of you who are paying attention to the story, you may already know who it is. We'll worry about it later. But here's the kicker. I totally forgot to mention this. Here's where things get really spicy. So, in Fire Emblem games, they're kind of unique in the sense that with their desert chapters, they house hidden items. And there's no way you would be told this. This guy probably tells you right now. If you go to his house, I bet you anything he'll say like, oh, there's hidden items in this desert. But there's nothing really indicating like where hidden items may be, aside from these bones, which, yes, there are items around them, but there's 2 other items in this chapter which are very convenient to get that you're never told about. So, the best way you're going to get these items is by using units and standing them over these specific spaces, and they better have high luck, because God knows it's the only way you're going to get that to drop, because it's a random drop. And the thing about Matthew here is, and this applies for Legault too. In fact, I probably should have sent out Legault now that I think about it, but whatever. Legault and Matthew both have the ability for instantly grabbing any item over a space that they are waiting on. So they can cut out the middleman of rolling the dice for luck. which is unbelievably helpful in this chapter. I mean, granted, it's not necessarily like it's impossible to get Infinite Luck, but, you know, there's just some situations where you don't want to waste, like, 90 turns trying to get some item that you're not even going to be using. Because a lot of these items, while they're nice, they're not actually that worth it for utility's sake, especially in my playthrough, because half of them are for units I'm not going to be using. But they're also just nice to have for gold. Gold is always going to be an issue. I should have used the lance, whatever. This is an excuse to heal Sarah. So yeah, this chapter's just got a lot going on. There's a lot of stuff we have to get. If we fuck around too much, we'll miss it. And yeah, I'm just not a fan. Either way, I'm going to try and get Urk to take point, so that way he can get out and kill more of the enemies sooner than later. If I recall correctly, his luck isn't... it's actually not that great, whatever. As it is now, he's probably going to be one of the more most useful units in this chapter, next to Florina. This is also another reason why, if you're not using Florina, the game on hard mode becomes agony, because you'd have to rescue him with another flyer, and you would have to set that up really well on hard mode, and God knows that is a pain in the ass, so... yeah, we're going to have to rescue Pent as soon as we humanly possibly can, and I'm not looking forward to that. So anyway, I think I've bitched enough about this chapter. Excuse me. I'm going to definitely edit that. So I bitched enough about this chapter. Let's move Matthew right here, and then Ninian can do this, whatever. Ninian's kind of just not going to be even a presence in this chapter as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, whatever. So, also this music is a little bit different than the regular enemy turn music. Yeah, look at Pent. Pent's one-shotting, and he has a critical rate without any support bonuses. I think the only bad thing about Pent is that he, well, I'll get into it later. But, yeah, no, this is a problem. I don't want you getting kills, Pent. Yeah, look at this. It's a nightmare. Whatever. Fortunately, I think we'll be fine. Hopefully. I probably could have rescued Pent if I had used Ninian properly. By properly, I mean with any amount of intelligence. In fact, I'm very heavily regretting not doing that, but whatever. Anyway, here is going to be our mysterious new character. His name? Fabio. No, okay, I'm being stupid. Anyway. So this is Hawkeye. Hawkeye, as you may notice, looks kind of similar to Fargus. And that's intentional, because he is a berserker, much like Fargus was. And he's not quite as cool or as intimidating or as powerful as Fargus, but he's still a good unit all on his own. One thing to take note is that he does start with a killer axe, and with berserkers they do have increased crit rates, so if you're using him, he can do some serious fucking damage. Are you kidding me? Really? Okay, so we need to talk to him with Ellie, and that'll recruit him. Fortunately, he's not going anywhere. I have like a yawn sneaking out of my voice. I hate it when that happens. Okay, fortunately, Hawkeye's not really doing anything. He's just gonna stand there mostly. Elliewood, Hector, and Lynn are probably just gonna stand around here. Nothing else is happening in this corner except for one item which I want to grab. So, yeah. Let's use Lynn. Florina. Goodbye. Now let's get Florina all the experience. I'm pretty sure this guy, Paul, does not approach. Meanwhile, Jasmine does, so we want to save Paul for last, because I usually do it that way. Jasmine himself is going to be dangerous, but I don't know. It really depends, because like because I'm pretty sure one of them's using a killer axe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, you have a guiding ring? Okay. Yeah, you're using the killer axe. You're the dangerous one. Never mind. Yeah, the one that's not using killer axe, I could give a shit about. That's not good. I don't want to kill with Urk. Let's do this. That is horrendous. No, but I guess I'll kill with Urk. I don't got many options to... Okay, one down. Nice. Okay. Fighting the odds. Also, that's a horrible fucking shade of, like, magenta that guy has. Let's go down here. Fire. Sure, whatever. I don't know why I wouldn't attack him. Yeah, Urga's gonna be her MVP for this chapter. This is the only chapter where I would, like, say Urg shines. Because, you know, I've never had good experience with Urg. Because if you're not using Urg by this point, you may have to just rely on good old-fashioned dumb luck, which is not fun. Oh well. Let's see. Sure. So, I'd rather Matthew not get attacked by this mage, which is easier said than done, so let's do this. Oh, you butt slut. Yeah. Holy shit, that axe is huge. Sorry, Yeah. So, I mean, this chapter looks like it's almost done, but it's really not. But at the same time, I'd really prefer not to split up this segment, especially after the last segment. So I'm going to see if I can just, like, brute force this into one segment. Why did I do that? I'm such a fucking moron. I'm supposed to just... I'm a dipshit. I'm supposed to recruit Hawkeye. Ugh. Why am I an idiot? Hawkeye is not even going to be difficult to recruit without making it more difficult than it is. You have to let it linger. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your fucking finger. Okay. What do I want to do here? I don't want to do this. Yeah, I think I'll just have Kent sort of protect Matthew for now because he's not really doing much else. Because he's not going to be able to. He's going to be moving diddly fucking squat in the desert. So let's do this. Good old Kent. He's still my best unit. Okay, now let's do Matthew here. Probably should have brought Legault, but hey, fuck it, YOLO. Okay. Oh no, I meant to attack the bandit. God damn it. Well, he's attacking Urk anyway, so who cares? Can I do anything with you? Yeah, I'd rather drop Urk, or not Urk, Pent off. Can I give you Pent? Yes, I can. Haha! You're doing things, Oswin. How does it feel? Okay. Yeah, now we can use Florina with impunity, which I'm very grateful for. Okay. Yeah, you and your Luna. Whatever. Yeah, I can crit too, motherfucker. See how it feels. Okay. Yeah, enough. Whatever. I don't care. Hey, another level for Urk. Urk, you really want me to like you, and it's just not gonna happen. But I am grateful. Oh man, good old Urk, classic Urk. Okay, so now do this. Do this. I would go to that house, but again, I'm telling you, it's just gonna be some guy saying, "Whoa, you can get items in the desert. Who knew?" Yeah, so... Yeah, I really do end up having to get all these kills with Urk, just because otherwise it'll make life more inconvenient if I don't. Yeah, this chapter is basically over, so I'm glad I didn't cut it. Actually, let's go over here. Hey. Really, your look is like 97. Come on now. Yeah, attack Florina and see what happens. That's what happens. A good level up, my dude. That's what happens. Okay. More enemies keep appearing, which is definitely nice. Finally, let's recruit you. I'm not going to question what your facial tattoos mean, but hey, more power to you. Okay, that was a very helpful recruiting dialogue. So anyway, now we can move Hawkeye, but I'm not really doing much with it. So, so it's actually here. Sorry, what was that? I was just speaking out loud. Or thinking out loud, rather. Okay, so Hatcher goes here, and then Ellie goes here. Okay. So, don't mind me. I'm not doing anything illicit. What was that? What's a drug? I don't know. I'm just a chemistry major. What is this voice? Hey, there we go. Finally. Eclipse. So Eclipse, I think we've ran into bolting. Yeah, we have. Okay. So Eclipse is like the bolting for dark magic. Except for with Eclipse, it halves HP rather than doing a set amount. So, rather than doing like a set amount of damage, it's going to do like, let's say your unit that you're attacking has 40 HP, it's going to be doing 20. Which, on paper sounds bad, but it can actually be pretty helpful against certain enemies. The problem is that it just is so unbelievably inaccurate, it's almost not even worth trying. Because goddamn, it sucks. I want to stay out of your range. Okay. I should save state here. I'm not gonna fuck around. I'm sorry. I don't wanna mess this up because I'd get items here, and then I have to get. I'm really concerned about getting this item. This is probably the most. There's an item right in this 4 square, which is by far the most important item in my opinion. So I'm really concerned about getting that one. Beyond that, I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, this chapter is basically over. I just need to speed it up. Literally. Yeah, so I mean, I guess this went a lot better than expected because I was kind of worried this would be like a nightmare task. Come on, get the expletive ring. I don't want to say what it is, but I already said it's a ring, so it kind of gives it away. And here's another useless item, Philo's Might. This increases attack, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So actually it's not as useless as something like Nini's Grace, which, if you can't tell, it's going to be an item for, what's her name, Ninian. It's not as bad, it's just, it's situational. And I mean, you know, it could probably be very helpful if you use it smartly, but I'm not smart, so, yeah. Oh yeah. Come on now. Please. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on. I don't even think I'll need to do it that much, but seriously. Don't mind me. Yeah, attack her. See what happens. So, we've still got regenerating enemies. I still need the item here. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Body Ring. Body Ring is by far going to be your most useful item you get out of this chapter. Why is that? Because it increases your Constitution for 2 points. It's a permanent stat up. And some of you may not know or remember what Constitution does. Let me give you a quick refresher. Constitution, it affects rescues as well as your weapon weight. Like how much you can hold before you start losing attack accuracy and speed. So, that is going to be a game-changingly good item for a lot of units. Especially someone like Florina, who has a very low constitution, and she can literally only use the iron sword before she's losing attack, speed, and hit. So if we can increase that to 7, which is what it would increase to with the body ring, that would be monumentally helpful for her. There's also other units we might want to use it on, like Kent, who would be able to use the Steel Axe. Actually, he already can. We don't want to use it on Kent. What am I saying? You know, there's other units you could use it on feasibly. I've really only made the case for Florina, clearly. So, that's who we're going to be using it on. But, I'll wait until next chapter to do that. So now we've only got pretty much, we've only got the 2 items here to worry about. And then we have to turn around here. So yeah, these 2 items, not terribly helpful for my playthrough, but they're still worth getting in my opinion, just because A, it's gold, and B, it's gold. Okay. I want to get this chapter over soon. I want to get it over within like the next minute because I really have no excuse not to be done with this chapter. Please. 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 Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Ocean Seal. Ocean Seal, that is going to be what helps us promote any pirates that we have, which is phenomenally helpful if we're using Dart. If we're not using Dart, then who cares? that's literally it. Okay, so the cool thing about the Ocean Seal is that it's worth a lot of gold, so that's also an argument you can use against using Dart, is that it'll help our funds rank, so promoting Dart will fucking hit our funds rank really badly. Either way, it's a nice item to get. I recommend getting it just because you'll have to be sending lords down that area anyway for recruiting Hawkeye. So, I mean, no matter what, you're having someone going in that general area, you might as well try and get an item while you're there. If anything, it'd be wasteful not to. What's your lance rank? I should totally be focusing on your lance rank. Why am I not doing that? I am a fool. Okay. So this chapter should be over by the next minute, if I'm smart. So this will be another 5 minutes. Okay. Matthew gets this item. It is the Light Brand. Light Brand is a very, very weird but convenient item. It is one of the few swords in the game that can attack from distance. Actually, when I say few, I think it's actually the only one that can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the only one that can, because this isn't Fire Emblem, which I have another sword like that. Anyway, so it can attack from range. It's very helpful for that reason alone. It's very frail, so you kind of... It's one of those weapons that's almost like too valuable to use, in my opinion. But it's useful if you're willing to break it, and you give it to a unit like Lynn... Actually, not Lynn. Maybe someone like Elliewood or Guy, or... I don't know. It's a helpful item and all, but I've never used it, because I've always just been like, oh, can't use it. Too valuable. Okay, I don't want Ken to get this kill because... Actually, no, I do. What am I saying? What am I saying? I want Ken to get this kill. Okay, let's aggro. Let's aggro you. Before I forget, we also have to get the other item over here. Okay. The biggest problem here is that Killer Axe means we have to bait him. Or, well, the desert area means we have to bait him into moving first. And he has a Killer Axe. I have had scenarios where I've beaten this chapter, and then he Killer Axes, and I'm dead. You know, that's a very anti-fun position to be in. So, I'm trying to be as careful as possible. But, whatever. Let's see this. Okay. Yeah, those are just hideous stats. Jesus fuck. Oh my god, I really do not like that. Good thing they safe stated. Okay, I'm not in love with that. Yeah, 23% is way too high for me to feel comfortable at night. Let's do this. Just to heal, just fuck it. Can Kent reach? Kent can. He cannot kill though. And if he has the javelin equipped when he runs up to him, then that's just murder right there. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, cool. Okay. Fuck it, then we win. Let's get Dorcas to kill it, fuck it. Dorcas misses and he's critical. Yeah, I can. I can, dude. Okay, bye. So, hopefully if I played my cards right, which, realistically speaking, I think there's only one mistake I made this entire chapter, as far as experience goes. I think we're getting the secret chapter. Hopefully. Because if not, I'll be very heartbroken. Yeah, this is Pence. He spent most of the time on the bench, so the bench warmer than he is. Okay, oh, okay. Yeah, that's how I feel. Did we get the secret chapter? I'm actually kind of concerned now. I thought we would have gotten it after that. Ah, crap. I better. I better have gotten that secret chapter. If not, I'm gonna have to do this off screen, and I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, so, yeah, we all know about the 8 legends. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. What the fuck are you looking at me twice for? I don't know. Okay, so this is Athos. Could have used a better name, but okay. Golly. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he looks like he could be 1,000 years old. Yeah, we did want to stop Nurgle. They found us out. Sorry if I don't have much to say here, because this is actually pretty important to the plot, and I don't want to overshadow it too much, but I mean, you'll forgive me if I let him exposition dump on you. He'll take a nice, fat, steamy, golden turd of exposition on you. Of course we're staying the course. I mean, what fucking options do we have here, dude? My dad's dead. Her parents were always dead. His parents died recently. We don't have any parents to do this for us. Sure. Okay. Okay. Right, and anyway... Oh, what the fuck? He's a noble? Here I was thinking he was just some fucking weirdo in the desert. Magic General? Jeez. Okay. So we're getting Pent on our team now, so if this game was going to get any easier, it would just complete itself at this point. Tee. Gosh, I hate when characters say tee. Okay. Wow, I really underestimated how much plot that would have been left after this, so... Did I get the secret chapter? Please. Please. That's all I really want to know. Oh. Oh, he's giving us, Alpha's drops. Cool. I'll explain what those do at a later time. Right now, I'm really concerned to find out if we got the secret chapter. No, I don't think I got it. No, no. Come on, please, 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 please. I totally didn't. I didn't. This sucks. Oh no, that's a heartbreaker. Yep, I didn't get it. Okay. All 3 is trash. That's fine. No, I not. 40 minutes and I didn't even get the bonus chapter. Oh boy. I'm uploading this video anyway at this point, because fuck it. But yeah, no, that's... I'm not in the best mood. You know, does she even know that Albert died? Did we even tell her that? Yeah, you shouldn't be talking to me. I'm kind of in a bitter mood, right? I'm kind of like in a bitch testing, like, yeah, whatever. No, shut up. Stop talking to me. Yep, no bonus chapter for us. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I will off-screen to getting that bonus chapter. I'm not looking forward to doing it, but I will do it. Honestly, I don't know what I could have done differently besides maybe rescuing Penn sooner than I did. Because that's honestly the only thing I could have done differently. Everyone else, like, I got everyone experience that I could. The only other thing that would be left would be, like, farming experience with Sarah, which... Oh, Christ, I might actually have to do that. Well, I'm not going to show you it because God knows it would be miserable. So, Living Legend has now officially earned my ire once again. This is a 40-minute segment. I'm going to end it now. Thank you for watching amidst all this fucking segment has produced. I will see you guys next time. Alrighty, bye.